Welcome to today's incredible restoration project. Right in front of us is a legendary Colt M1911 pistol, completely encased in a thick, hardened shell of dirt and heavy rust. It looks like a fossilized piece of scrap, but it is time to wake up this sleeping beast. The first step is breaking through that stubborn exterior. I begin by using a sharp metal pick to carefully chip away the thickest layers of mud and debris. Following that, a rigorous scrub with a stiff wire brush starts to reveal the gun's original mechanical lines hidden beneath. Next, I maneuver my tools to loosen the C's retaining screws, finally detaching the intricately pat. Moving deeper into the heart of the weapon, we face the severely corroded internal mechanisms. Every single pin and spring is completely seized by decades of rust, requiring absolute patience to avoid damaging the original steel. Using a specialized punch tool and a light hammer, I carefully tap out the retaining pins, slowly freeing the mainspring housing and the delicate internal safeties. It's a precise process of applying just enough force to break the rust bonds without warping the frame. Once the lower assembly is fully stripped, I take a wire brush to the exposed internal cavities, sweeping away the loose, flaky oxidation. Sorting these tiny, rusted components is crucial. Each heavily degraded piece will need intense individual attention in the upcoming chemical cleaning phases. Now we tackle the upper assembly, separating the heavy steel slide from the main frame to expose the heavily pitted barrel. To truly eradicate this aggressive rust, I transfer the stripped components into a high-pressure sandblasting cabinet. You can immediately see the intense abrasive action as it silently but aggressively strips away the stubborn layers of dark oxidation, revealing the pure, raw steel underneath. With the deep rust eliminated, it's time to bring back the shine. Using a high-speed rotary tool coated in polishing paste, I meticulously buff the surfaces. The intense friction generates heat and slowly transforms the dull, matte metal into a brilliant mirror-like finish that truly honors the weapon's original craftsmanship. Shiny metal isn't enough. These mechanical parts must be impeccably clean before going back together. I submerge the polished components into a custom washing tray filled with soapy water, vigorously scrubbing every tight crevice with a detailed brush to remove residual polishing compound. To strip away the final traces of oil and moisture, the parts take a deep soak in a sealed jar of pure acetone. Now comes the incredibly satisfying phase of reassembly. Starting with the magazine, I install a fresh spring and lock it securely in place. Moving to the lower frame, every freshly polished pin, sear, and spring is meticulously guided back into its exact position. The crisp, clicking sound of the metal snapping together tell us this machine is coming back to life. We are finally in the home stretch. The upper slide is carefully mounted back onto the frame, gliding smoothly over the freshly oiled rails. To restore the weapon's signature wild aesthetic, I take a fine-tipped brush and meticulously hand-paint the deep, dark patterns back into the ivory-colored handle grips. Securing the grips onto the frame is the final mechanical step. The transformation is absolutely staggering. From a forgotten fossilized block of rusted scrap metal, this iconic Colt M1911 has been fully revived into a stunning, functional masterpiece. I rack the heavy steel slide, feeling the smooth, powerful spring tension, and pull the trigger. The sharp mechanical snap and the trailing smoke confirm it. This legendary beast is officially back in action.